Well, good morning. It is a really busy morning for us today. It's a Saturday, and Mark is using the Triple K and the little comp buster to finish the hayfield, and he should be back in like 2 or 3 hours. But we have a gazillion tomatoes we gotta pick. And we thought about maybe juicing them and having tomato juice, because we often add those like in soup and stuff. But I think today we're going to make marinara sauce, because we also have a lot of onions to process and all the herbs. So we're going to go ahead and make marinara sauce today. Me and Logan are going to go pick tomatoes, and then Everest is going to help Mark with whatever he needs to do. All right, so we have arrived to the garden. Like you can see the background, there's lots of different tomatoes just needing to get picked. I wanted to show you guys something really interesting in our garden that we're not quite sure yet to pick them or not, but it's the gherkins that we grew this year. And there is an abundance of them, and they're just tiny little sour cucumbers. But they're so adorable. I'm kind of wondering if I should do them again next year. Our goal is to take these and pickle them in like little jars and just pickle them and see, because they're just kind of fun. So let me show you them. So these are the little gherkins, and they taste just like a little cucumber. And I believe gherkins is a German word for cucumbers. So, but yeah, look how many there are. There's a bunch. They look like little earrings. They're just kind of fun. Love them. Anyways, let's get tomatoes picked. Oh, and way over there in that wild sunflower patch, we have a lot of tomatoes that need to get picked too. I'm hoping that we get 25-gallon buckets. 20. Whoa. I'm hoping that we get 4 big buckets full of tomatoes, so we can just kind of get it out of the way. But as you can see, even standing behind me, like I have a lot that need to be taken care of. And there's probably a few they need to get fed to the pigs, but that's okay. They don't mind and I don't mind. Well, we just got done picking. I have to say there's probably one more harvest just like this or more in there. But you can see some are still turning, and we'll probably use those for eating. All right, Logan,
Mom?
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. That looks pretty good. That's a pretty big haul. Holy cow. They're beautiful. The variety of colors are just, I mean, yeah, this is a great tomato harvest for sure. Wanted to pick one of these little corns. Let me just pull one off real quick and see what they look like. Ouch. Let's see what this is. Because they're supposed to be ready for pickling as well. And if we're going to pickle, then we might as well grab cukes today too. Oh hell, there we have so many cucumbers. We can probably eat like 2 jars a day. Well, not a day, a week. We can probably eat 2 jars a week easily on how much cucumbers we have. See how this corn looks, this baby corn. I'll need to show it to Mark, because there's no way that I can by myself process all this food without his help. Oh my gosh, I think it's probably ready. It is ready, I think. Let's see, they're pretty tender. They almost look like they're gone too far, but I don't know. Got a really pithy middle. I'm gonna pick another one and see what Mark thinks. It already kind of rained on us a little bit, and we got our set up here. And we have all of our tomatoes. We're going to wash them. And we're actually going to go get the blender. And we're going to blend everything. Because I was telling Mark, I want the seeds and I want the peel to be in the sauce. So we're just going to blend it and then put it in the pot and cook it down. And then after that, we'll start adding herbs and onions. I'm not sure if I'm going to blend the onions. We'll see how Mark feels about it. Look at everybody's haircut. Did you see that? Ever's haircut, and then look at Mark. Handsome.
You want to cut some onions?
No. Okay, fine. We went through as many tomatoes as we possibly can, and our pot's pretty full. So we need to wait until it's cut down. Ever's just went and got some dill from the garden. So we added garlic, dill, fennel, and onions to all the tomatoes. We're hoping that... And oregano. Is this spicy? Is it spicy oregano?
It's a spicy oregano we got growing.
And just when I was like, oh my gosh, we probably went through a bunch of tomatoes. And nope, we didn't. We still have 3 pretty big sized buckets full. So we're going to juice all of these. And then we're going to make that into tomato juice. And we often use tomato juice for soups. Like beef or anything like that, like beef and potato or beef and barley, something like that. We use it for soups and stuff. But yeah, check it out. It's pretty full. Mark is gonna add the dill.
Basically 5 gallons of tomato and vegetable, and I added a half a cup of salt.
Okay.
Just to get.
Yeah, because it did need some flavors brought up for sure. The weather is absolutely perfect because it's just cool enough to where the bugs are not around. So it's like hoodie weather, right? Everest was pretty funny. He walked by and he's like, oh, our marinara sauce is pink. So we'll see how it actually cooks up at the very end. But yeah, it looks really beautiful. And we're hoping that a lot of this cooks down. We're going to get a lot of water off of it. So we're going to use a half quart when we do the marinara sauce. I think this part is just a waiting game to get everything cooked off. We don't have a recipe that we're following, so right now we have
because I don't cook with recipes.
No, and that's good because all the things you make is really good. So we have 4 big white onions. Mm-hmm. We have fennel to taste, dill to taste,
Fennel, a whole bunch of dill.
Oregano to taste, salt to taste, and a bunch of tomatoes, which are the Romas, the Italians.
They're Amish paste. Some rainbows. We have pineapples, and we have a few early girls.
So the other tomatoes that we're going to process will be the pineapples, Lemon Boy, and Cherokee Purple. Yeah. And then we'll put those through the strainer. We're going to get the juicing strainer so we get the seeds and the peel out of there. And that will also really go fast, and then we'll go ahead and can those. Okay, we got another station prepared to get these tomatoes going. And we're going to use the Victorian strainer. Is that what it's called, honey? Victorial, not Victoria.
Victorial, yeah.
Victorial strainer. So I'm going to put the tomatoes in here. And all the seeds and the peels are going to go over in the dirty bowl. And then the juice is going to go into the meat lug. And the boys are going to go dig up potatoes for dinner. And I'm going to use the leftover cuts. And then we're going to use the rest of the tomatoes. Once the tomato juice boils, it'll be time to can it. It'll be a kind of an easier process. That way, we're still going to stir and make this sauce. This is going to take a minute, huh?
Yeah, because we want it to reduce down so it's not so watery. So
yeah.
It's going to have to take a while to cook down and reduce a lot of the water out of there.
Yep. And that will give me some time to prepare the jars for it as well. Okay, so the sun's going down. We always get caught like this where the night kind of gets away from us. But we have, it's time to clean up, but we have 21 quarts of tomato juice.
Yep.
And so far we're still working on saucing down our...
It's come down from here, so it's come down like 2 inches in the pot. So
yeah,
we've reduced a lot of water out of it. And we're just going to decide when we like the consistency and
Yep. And now it's just water bath time.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of hanging out and getting it, yeah, keeping them coming and going. So I think right now we're just going to do the dishes, and hopefully we'll just show you the final product. The tomato juice, I just want to tell you a little bit about it. So we put it through this strainer, and then look at all the tomatoes and all the waste that got through. These will go to the pigs. But when we jar it, we have 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of lemon, and that's all we put in. So we strain the tomatoes, make the tomato juice, and then we do it that way. I feel like it keeps the brightness of the tomatoes. Is that what you're thinking too?
Yeah, the lemon helps keep the vibrant color, and it enhances the flavor a little bit.
Yeah.
Of the tomato, really brings it forward. Same with the salt, it brings a little bit of flavor forward. And there's comment that like the lemon juice helps make sure that the acidity is high, because some tomatoes are low in acidity and some are high in acidity. So depending on the tomato, the lemon juice helps bring that up, so you're safe on the water bath.
Yeah. And then, so the big part is I kind of wanted to see what you guys do for preservation. Some people use citric acid, and we've used citric acid before, and we really didn't like the taste of it. So we like lemon juice instead. We are going to do the same for the sauce, the spaghetti sauce, where we're going to have 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we'll go ahead and fill up the jars. But this has been a really great harvest, and I feel like because we're canning every single week, it's really helping. Now I have a lot of onions that I still need to process, and I think we're gonna go get vacuum seal bags, and then we'll probably just put them in the freezer. I'll show you guys the final product and hopefully see you on the next video.